Okay, so the next step in solving a Rubik's Cube is to get this yellow cross up top. Okay, so you still have this second layer down here all solved, but we're gonna go for this cross. So there's 3 different situations that you can come across. Well, like 4 if you count this. If you get really lucky, you'll just have this cross right here already, but there's 3 different situations you could come across. You could have just 1, or you could have 2 edges solved and this, and you could also have these in a bar, and then obviously there's the solved one. So there's only really one algorithm to do to get away from each of those things just to get this cross, and it's the same thing for every time. Hold on, let me get back to, so there's 1. Okay, so if there's only 1, same algorithm every time, just different placement of where you start it. So what we're gonna do is get it so that we have a little V here. That's the first step, is to get the little V. And so what we do is we do this algorithm. We do front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. Now when we do that, see how we get the V here? Now we're going to do the same exact algorithm, just turn the cube so that we have the V in the top right there. Alright, so what we do, front, right, top, right inverted, top inverted, front inverted. Okay, now we get this line. When we have the line, there you do the same algorithm, but there's also another rule, just like the placement for the V. You cannot do it as a vertical line. You have to do it as a horizontal line. So what you do is it's the same algorithm. Front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, and then we get the cross. So it's just basically the same algorithm every time, and all these should stay the same when you do this, and if not, you're probably doing it wrong. So that's a really easy step, and the next step is to get the top the correct way. Okay, so when solving for these yellow corners, the key that we're looking for is this fish. You see how we have this fish right here? Kind of looks like a goldfish if you look at it. What we're looking for is to get this fish, and then we use, and it's the same algorithm every single time, but when we get the fish, that is what we're aiming for, because when we do the algorithm, it will solve for this. Alright, so now I'll explain how to get towards the fish. Now there's plenty of there's 7 situations I think that can pop up with the corners on and edges on top, but when you already have this cross up here, but it doesn't really matter. It'll all get you to the fish if you do the right thing. So if you have there's only 3 possibilities of amount of corners you have. You either have the fish by having only 1 corner correctly in place with the yellow on top. Then if you have 2, I mean, it could be 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 across from each other, you know, whatever. But you could have 2 edges, or you could have 0 with the right color. Now it just takes the same algorithm every time, but when you have 0 correctly oriented, what you do is you place 1. Then you can see how you have these yellow, you just have yellow ones just randomly out there. When you have 0, you place one of those yellow ones on the side, right here, so it's in the left corner and it's facing right here. And we're going to do the same algorithm every time for this whole step. What we do: right, top, well, up, right inverted, up, right, up, twice, right inverted. And you see this gives us the fish. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so then if you have two edges and you come across this, what you're going to do is now put it so that you see there's 1, 2 that need to be flipped. You put it so that one of them is right in front of you, like this, on the left side. So what you do, same move, right, up, right inverted, up, right, up twice, and right inverted. Then you get this fish. Okay, now there's two situations with the fish that you can come across, but you do the same move no matter what. If you can see the difference, the fish look the same, but the difference is this corner right here. You can see that this one is yellow, this one's not, and this is a fish we're looking for. But if you have this fish, you do the same algorithm. You just put it so that this one that needs to be yellow is in this spot. Whenever we have this fish, we do the same algorithm in the same spot, so that the fish, the nose of the fish is in the bottom left corner, and we do the same algorithm: right, up, right inverted, up, right, up twice, right inverted. And then you see, when we go back to the fish in the bottom, the nose in the bottom left corner, we have this yellow right here, and sometimes you'll get lucky and have it in the correct spot. So what we do: right, up, right inverted, up, right, up twice, right inverted. You see how that solved it? Okay, so then the next step is going to be solving for all these edges, dimming corners to be the right colors.